Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Eight Letters Live. For the first time in my history of hosting book launches, we will be having a two-part special with guests from, guess what, Hong Kong. And this is an event that you definitely wouldn't want to miss. And if you noticed my ensemble today, it's safari themed. Okay, that's because our featured author has been to many places she has traveled a lot, and she also likes leopard prints. So might as well show my support by donning my own leopard shirt. But nothing compares to this author's range of experiences, which you will get to know more of later. On commands, may we invite the Consulate General Ambassador to Hong Kong, Mr. Raleigh Tejeda, to give the opening remarks.
Okay, I'm on. Yes, thank you very much. First of all, I'd like to greet all our kababayans who are tuned in today. I hope all of you are taking utmost care and staying warm and cozy. It's about 8 degrees outside, a bit chilly. And more importantly, I hope that you are watching from a safe environment. I'm very happy that you took time to join us today, despite the very challenging situation brought about by the pandemic. But of course, we are here today, and more importantly, I wish to congratulate, our very own dainang mapagmahal and meme and inspiration ng maraming aspiring writers di lamang sa Hong Kong kundi pati na rin sa buong mundo. Wala iba kundi si Madam Ody Munson. Let's all congratulate her on the occasion of her book launching of Chasing Horizons. Finally, Ody, your labor of love has come to fruition, and I am truly proud of your achievements. Indeed, this is another feather in your cap. Ang dami ng feather siguro, ano? But really, I'm very happy for you. And I guess I should mention that I'm very, very touched, deeply touched when actually Ody revealed to me that the book contains poems, mostly inspirational ones, that were likewise inspired when we first met at the consulate during the oath-taking of the Horizons, of which she was the president. I remember, very clearly when you said to me that you were encouraged and inspired by my examples. Wow, that's a big word, to say, but indeed, if it results in this wonderful book that you are now, unveiling, why not? I'm really happy that something really wonderful came out of our meeting. And as your consul general here in Hong Kong, I'm very, very, very proud of you. And here you are, despite your heavy workload and struggles working here in Hong Kong. You're also a community leader. You still went ahead to lead, mentor and inspire others to become writers. And I encourage you, alam mo naman yon, I encourage you, and you did not fail me. So I am very proud of your achievements, Ody. Sometimes I'm surprised that you would just report to me that you just participated in writing contests here and there. Not just here in Hong Kong, sabi mo Singapore and other places, other countries, and even winning prizes at that with your prolific works. Most of all, Ody, your talent has also inspired and motivated other poets and writers, not only in Hong Kong, but throughout the world. That is indeed a very, very good achievement, despite the challenges that you face daily. But more than this, aside from mentoring other writers, as community leader, you serve different communities by, providing food, dispensing advice, and helping other distressed migrants. Wow, you are really one talented and very compassionate person, Ody. And you did not stop there. Despite your heavy workload, you still found time to improve yourself by taking seminars online and other courses to improve and enhance your craft. That is writing. Mahal mo talaga yung writing, so keep it up. Candidly, you told me that doing all this is not a heavy burden, but because you love what you're doing and it comes from your heart, kaya mo siya ginagawa. So today, with the launching of your new book, Chasing Horizons, your success is shared by the whole nation, as your book is not only a great read, but more importantly, its contents Just like the writer, continues to inspire and motivate others to be productive and continue to spread love and care for others. You may have written the book by yourself, but your success will be shared and cherished by the whole migrant community, especially in Hong Kong. The book is your labor of love, and it truly shows your talent and creativity. Nag-uumapaw po ang inyong talent at galing sa pagsulat. I'm sure that ang inang mapagmahal ng Horizons, uh, you have already shared your show and showcase your talents in this book. But sana po yung next project nyo will contain a book that it also show the works of the other members of Horizons. I think that can be done. But again, maraming salamat for inviting me to grace this wonderful and joyous occasion. Congratulations once more, Ody, and best wishes to all members of Horizon. And God bless and keep on writing. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Kanken. That was really touching.
Thank you so
And
much, sir. That was really
Thank you. Thank you.
touching.
just
And
We're
and
very
yeah.
proud
just
of Ody.
thank you so much. So we now have an idea of what OD is supposed to publish next. Thank you for the ideas.
It's like Kanken really knows me well because I was really so involved in the community and he knows what I'm doing. Siya ang tatay namin. Wala ang mga family dito sa Pilipinas. If I am serving mother to my community and other community, siya naman, ang laki-laki ng sakop niya. Can you imagine? I was so touched. He knows what I'm doing. He knows I'm making awards. He knows my charity works, etc., etc. And now it's tough times in Hong Kong. I wrote this book for 2 years, and yeah, that's Konjan and me. That is the Chasing Horizons. Remember Konjan?
Yes, yes.
That was the poem I gifted him. He was really
I have
supportive
it
because
here. You see?
oh my God!
Of
Wow.
course. I
Oh,
keep it. I display it in my room. It's prominently displayed. So,
oh my
every day
Conjen
I
God.
is
see your
really
work.
proud
So
of
I always
you.
remember you.
Yes.
I'm very proud of this.
Thank you
Yeah,
so much, Conjen. All right. Let's get to know more about our featured guest, our featured author for this afternoon. She was born in Lucena City. She's a native Tagala whose parents hail from Pagbilao and Tayabas, Quezon. For 12 years, she has served as a volunteer. You heard Conjan earlier, no? She is a woman of many talents. She has served as a volunteer at various Filipino communities, and one of this is Horizons, which you also heard earlier. Horizons means home for the talented migrant workers in Hong Kong and around the world, which our guest founded. She's also a public speaker and she's been performing at poetry recitals since she was 4 years old. And since then, she has grown to love poetry until, of course, the present. After finishing a degree in entrepreneurial management, our guest also took hotel and restaurant management in Hong Kong. In addition to the many courses she has had throughout her lifetime, like bead arts and crafts, guitar, swimming, taekwondo, Muay Thai, personality development, and life coaching. At 42, she has already traveled to Germany, the Netherlands, Malaysia, Taiwan, Japan, Indonesia, Macau, and USA, where her husband Devin lives. And now, please welcome, without further ado, Ody Munson. Hi, Ody.
hi everyone. Wala sa ano to. Wala sa ano na mapaluha ako. Napaluha ako dun sa yung regalo kong poem kay Kongen. Andi nasa kanya pa rin.
That's all right.
And
That's all right. A lot of people are congratulating you in the comment sections. Kung ikaw ay bumabahan ng talents, you're a woman of many talents, our chat box is or also overflowing with congratulations, praises for you, Odie, because you really deserve this moment. You really deserve this breakthrough in your career. Okay, now bago tayo, bago tayo maiyak lahat. Okay, let's first talk about your book. Okay, Chasing Horizons. Ayan.
Yeah, I know the
Odi,
right.
what made you compile all of these poems, all of these experiences in one book?
Um, as what Conjen was saying,
Mm-hmm.
remember? Doon nag-start yung sinabihan niya ako na why don't you have a book? Because he was so, tuwan-tuwa siya. He was so happy seeing the poets and the writings that we're doing.
Mm-hmm.
And so I told him, okay, before you finish your term as a consulate general, I'm going to write a book. And here it is. So all of the poems that I wrote, because for 2 years, if we are going to use the regular storytelling, do you think it will fit everything in this book? So
Mm-hmm.
I wrote it in the poem. For example, you saw my poem, The Places That I Traveled, and it will be read later. So just in one poem, just in one page, it's like USA, the land of honey, Philippines, pearl, the Orient. Can you see what magic poetry can do? Poetry can bring you into places in just one figurative speech, not like when you write a book. So that is the reason why I compiled it. And it is an inspiration. This is not just me. This is not just my mind. This is not just my poetry. This is this has been I give this to people. For example, in my Facebook, uh, and I chose life, the poem. It's about my daughter. I'm telling my daughter I was young when I got pregnant, but I chose life. And there's also poem to those who's not here, to our relatives, friends, and family who dies because many died because of pandemic. So every poem has a meaning in it because this is how poetry works. Everything has its own meaning, and much better to do it in poetry because you can squeeze them and put them together. See, you can take the book everywhere you go, and of course, most of all, it's an inspiration that even if on the challenging and hard times, still we can succeed. Just focus on succeeding. And of course, aside from that, this book is my dream board. I
Mm-hmm.
am a uh, team leader in Uplifters, and we had a dream board, and we write our dream board. And my dream board is to write a book, and then my mind map is also to write a book. So it take into actions. I am showing people that whatever, however, whatever situation, no matter how busy we are, no one can stop you as long as you got a dream board and you got a goal to chase. That's why it's called chasing horizons. It is not like looking at the sky and running and chasing it. Chasing horizons has lots of meaning. Chasing means making your dream come true, making your goals, making achieving your goals. So that is it has a lot of meaning in our life, especially this pandemic, because we adjusted everything. Pandemic, there's only two ways. In pandemic, you will find success and opportunities, or you will lose. So I chose to find success. And I am the person who's in every negative situation, I'm going to find success no matter what. So I want to become an example to people around me, to my daughter, to my husband, to my community, and I am the mother of horizons. How can I make people in the community believe in me, listen to me, if I am not the example? And how
Right.
can you be a team leader if you are not an example? So when I am telling my poets, I had a poet with me here. When I'm telling my poet that, okay, guys, this is what you will write today. I want you to write a couplet. So, how would we say, what is a couplet? So,
Mm-hmm.
people will say, so you need to learn
Okay.
So yeah, things in these books happens in my life. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. I think we're just having
Can
a
you
bit
hear me
of
now? She got
difficulty.
posted.
Yeah, in terms of signal. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Are you good? Okay. It happens, it really happens, especially in places where there's weak signal. It really happens. Okay. But thank you so much for being here with us. Like I said, this is a two-part special, and there are other guests coming in. There's a live reading. After this, there's going to be part two in the at 3 p.m. So make sure that you stay tuned. All right. So what you're seeing on your screen is the book, the cover of Chasing Horizon. So you'll see there that it really matches Odie's aesthetic. Okay, and that's really her style. Okay. Well, just okay. She's back. Hello, Odie. You're back.
Hi.
Okay. So my next question is because I've seen how you worked, how you labored through the book. Okay. One thing I noticed is that you can write very fast. How was your process when you were writing? How was your process like?
Because you're a very good teacher.
Thank you.
Well, they need to know that I wrote Mystery C, and they need to know that I am a person. Before I do things, I study it first. Whatever I'm doing, I know how to sing. There's a guitar at the back of you. I study how to do that. And before I write the book, I studied it. And let me ask you the question: how I am as a student? Because I had so
Hot
many
seat.
things. I had so many things to do in my life, and I need to balance things between my husband, my daughter, my work, these children in front of me.
Yes.
So I was full of inspiration, and maybe this is because since I was 4 years old, I was already like this. So,
Mm-hmm.
and I was taught by people like you and some of my mentors. That's why I gathered the thoughts. The thoughts is the most important thing, and then the bank of words. You really need to know lots of English. I am very good in writing at English, but in Tagalog I'm a bit poor. So I slow writing on it because of the bank of words. Being not able to speak Tagalog for almost like 22 years.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
and I really love writing. My heart, my passion was into it. So, that's why I love Freebirds, because
Yes.
Freebirds is not limiting me on what I wanted to say. But of course, I also know the different forms of poetry on how I'm going to write it. And it's my passion. This is
Yes,
what
you
my
have the
book is for.
passion.
It's
You have
my
the
passion. Yes.
dedication. Yes.
Yeah. No matter how there's 24 hours. And you don't
Mm.
say I don't have time. There is. Squish, squish. And find time. Find time
You remember
to
you remember when we were talking about with Cindy, no? We were talking about how we are going to put the book together. There was a time when we gave you or I gave you a set of what do you call this, prompts, and then Cindy also gave you like prompts, I think. Okay, how did you compile everything? For example, for perspectives, how did you do it so fast that with the perspectives category, okay, I'm going to write about this experience of mine, because I was really amazed at how you wrote these things. It's like you have something for each category, and that's why it's such a range. You have a range of experiences.
because I traveled around the world. The only country
Mm-hmm.
that I didn't traveled over there is in Australia, and I had no chance to because of pandemic. So traveling is my dream. My dream, me and my brother made our dream come true. My dream is to ride an airplane, and I did that. So whatever you're doing, I really make sure I know how to do it. And aside from that, I studied it. And all of my experiences, I'm 43 years old. So when you're a writer and you had traveled so many countries, boom. and you need to understand what perspective is. So you know what is the prompt. Understand the prompt very, very well. Go with it deeply. And I got a good coach like you, so that is also the answer. You made me come out. You know, when you're teaching me something, and you know, after 5 minutes, oh, I am gathering my thoughts. I am very good. You know, I'm a taekwondo player, and the meditation, and I'm also doing yoga. So my master before told me, whatever you're doing, focus on that thing. Do not think of the people around you. And that's what I can tell to everybody, because I had so much to do. I'm teaching these poets how to write. I am teaching them how to recite. I am teaching them how to do everything. So I need to be very, very organized with myself and how I am on the 24/7. And always, you don't need a pen, a notebook. Don't rely on pen, a notebook. Rely on your brain, because it's time consuming. Like I need to get my pen, and it's a very, very good attitude when you are, as always, saying only one F word: focus.
Mm-hmm. Yes. That is something I do not have. Oftentimes, I don't have the
You know,
focus.
I memorized all of my
Habit.
poems. And I'm very thankful to my dad that 4 years
Mm,
old, he taught me how to
yes.
memorize a poem. That's why I memorize everything. I know everything that's going on with my schedule. I don't need a data planner. So when you know your poem, the poem that you wrote, you can say, oh, Tiger's death is poignant. My hobby is poignant because it's for Hazel when she
Mm-hmm.
died. So, you know, war is also important because it's sad. War happens to me when I was in Lebanon. So I'm a storyteller. I talk a lot. So I tell my stories in poetry. I don't want to do the storytelling thing because it's too long and nobody wants to read. So I just wrote it in poem, and I know how to categorize. This is the weakness of some writers, of some of
Yes.
my daughters in poetry. They cannot categorize their poem. Me, I had the plan in my head what I wrote, that this is for happy, this is for poignance, this is for perspective, this is for life. So that's how it goes. As a writer, you need to develop that ability of focus and memorizing things. If you don't have that, it will be very difficult.
You have a very colorful life, and that's what also like about your book. I got to know more of you through your book. It's really your like your life story, okay, which we normally do not read in poetry form, okay, or poem form. Okay. One more question I would say, okay. What's the hardest, what's the most difficult poem that you wrote for the book, and why?
Tiger's death.
Oh, I know. Okay, yes, I understand. Okay. Okay.
It's I'm 8 months. Really,
Mm-hmm.
I'm not myself for 8 months. I cannot
Mm,
write. I forgot everything because you know he's my baby for
yes.
because he just died suddenly. So
Mm-hmm.
to honor him, I need to write a poem for him and put in this book. That is the hardest one. But my boss said you did a good job finding your words, even though you're really, you know, melody becomes melancholy.
Yes, yes.
That's I'm sorry.
It's
I
okay.
am
It's okay.
I am like
I'm a pet lover also.
I'm like 70% over Tiger's death. So
Mm.
writing poem about him is the very, very challenging one. And today it will be recited by my new junior poet, Joanne. So she should do a good job reciting it because that is all the rest of the poems can be deleted, but not Tiger's death. Seriously, every word, every dot is a treasure for me. He, because that is the only place he can only live forever in my poem. Although I know he's watching over me in heaven. Oh, sorry. Oh my God.
It's okay. It's okay. And he lives in your memory. You know, it's devastating to lose a pet. Okay, that's like our son or daughter na, di ba? But the thing is, they live in our memories. Okay,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think, yeah.
Mm.
I also have tiger here, but a cat. Okay, in English, it's a photo bomb. She's somewhere there. She's Yeah, climbing on my shelves. So yeah, when she comes over, I'm gonna show her to you. Okay, you can virtually adopt my tiger. Okay, so you won't
No,
feel sad. Okay,
no,
yeah.
I love everything in this world. I love
Mm-hmm.
all of the living things. I love pets,
Yes. Yes.
because that is me. I'm a very loving person and I don't choose what I'm going to love. It's just Tiger is so special because he is with me for 3 straight years. Only Tiger and me. I am only his yaya.
Yes.
And if I'm sad, he's just going to be there and lick me and I'll be fine. And he's there to protect me if we're walking. So thank you so much to my two mysteries. I love the two of you for this. My book launching is successful. My book is very pretty. This is very pretty because this is glossy.
Thank
See,
you.
this really represent me. See the page? It's sparkling. It's glowing. So thank you so much. And the proceeds of this book will goes to charity. So
It's very, very
it's
kind of you, Odi. Very, very kind of you. Very generous of you as well. Okay. Now, let's move on to the live reading. Okay. There are people here congratulating you. Lots of people. I think they are from Horizons, and some are, I think, your friends. Okay. Wow. Like I said earlier, it's overflowing with comments and praise for you, Odi, because I know that you're a lovable person. So a lot of people love you back. You're very generous with your gifts, and they I'm sure that these people appreciate them. Okay, let's see. Is our first reader here already? Okay, let me just check if our first reader is here already.
okay. Who is going to be
Going
the
to
first?
call the okay. There will be several people reading books from Odie's reading titles rather from Odie's book. Okay, we'll start off with. Okay, you can hear my cat meowing. He's also congratulating you. Okay, from Miss Ada of Pathfinders. Okay, Miss Ada is an NGO taking good care. Okay, she heads the NGO taking good care of babies and pregnant women, especially migrant women. Okay, and the poem that she will recite is one of my favorites as well. I say yes to life, Miss Ada. Okay, come on in. Hello, Miss Ada.
Hello, thank you so much for having me.
Thank you
Hi,
also for
Ody.
gracing our event. Okay, the floor is yours.
Thank you so much, Ody, for the privilege to read the poem I Say Yes to Life. I am particularly delighted to do this as a person and as also a representative of Pathfinders. So the poem is My thoughts are reckoning me to the summers of my sweet 16, when the bombshell dropped on me and my thoughts were all twisting. Though young and afraid, I let this bud blossom. I carried it in my bosom, a huge responsibility. My bundle of joy was born, her cry loud as thunder. She was delicate as crystal snow, a precious rose I breathed life to. I mean, the depth of emotions in the poem cannot be explained. And because at Pathfinders as well, we believe every child should have this caring and loving upbringing so that they can have a brighter future. So when Odi just joined our group as an ambassador, we felt so delighted because we know that she is definitely going to touch a lot of people from her own personal experience. And for me, there is no better way to express or to reach the community rather than your own experience. And this poem just shows everything that we've been trying to do. And I am so, so happy for Odu for the progress you've made and for where you're going and for where you will continue to go. So thank you so much for having me on the platform.
Thank you
Thank you
so
so
much
much,
to
Miss Ada. Also, that was a wonderful reading.
Thank
Okay,
you.
congratulations, Odie. I really, really love that poem. Okay, up next, it's a team, I think. Okay, the Pangyaos. Did I say that correctly? Pangyaos.
yeah,
Okay,
yes,
Pangyaos.
Danielle.
Okay. So the second rather, is the reading of Pangyao's founder, Miss Eileen Alonzo Haywards. She is a Filipina Hong Kong resident, DJ at I'm not sure if I could pronounce this properly, RTHK Radio 3,
Correct.
where Odie had guested before. And the second one is Mr. Martin Turner, who wrote Odie's blurb. Okay, Mr. Martin Turner is also a co-founder of Pangyaos and one of the people who spotted Odie's talent. All right, let's invite them. Hello, Pangyaos. Hi.
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 Hi, Ody.
Oh, wow, they're together. Oh,
Congratulations with your book launch.
We're really cold. Hence
Yes,
the,
sorry.
bit close.
Okay, what poems are you going to read for
We're
us
going
to
to
hear?
read Pangyaos.
Okay.
let's find out what Pangyao's means.
Yeah, so just a little before we read the poem, we'd like to say thank you so much, Ody, for supporting Pangyao over these ever since we started it, and we kind of reached out to you, and we noticed that you had some really good poetry, and this is your passion. Writing is your passion, and we are honored to be part of this book launch. Thank you.
Yeah,
Martin?
I mean, yeah, I'd probably just add, I mean, I think Ody was one of the first people who really started putting content on the website. I think, how many poems have you got on there? I'm not sure, I've lost count, but
Hundreds,
many
because
poems. So yeah,
some
definitely
of the
worth.
poems was only for Pangyao. I didn't publish it because I reserved it for the magazine. So
Nice. Good job. Yes.
So
Looking
yes, thank you
forward.
very much. Yeah, we definitely need more people like Ody.
I'm very friendly and I love people, and it's so nice when I was on Pangyao and people will come out. Oh, that's the So I love what the two of you was doing. You two are also serving the community so well. So thank you so much for giving us chances, and thank you for the banner, so pretty.
You're welcome.
That was all Aileen, that one.
Thank you. Okay, we'll
Okay,
read your
thanks so
poem
much.
because I know you have some guests lined up. So we'll start. This is called Pangyaos by Ody Munson from her book Chasing Horizons. It's a Chinese word meaning friend, to connect specially with the latest trend. Developing talents, we also recommend. Don't be shy, be yourself, no need to pretend.
Sharing lots of things. Give if you got the blessing. It makes you worth remembering. Makes this life worth living.
There's lots of fun for everyone. Everybody is welcome. Join us and have fun. Free magazines, hurry, grab one.
From games that surely delight, if you win, you deserve the prize. Or if not, at least you get a new friend, a new connection that brings new light. Thank you.
Oh,
Thank you so much, Pangyaos. There you have it. With Sir Ron. Yes, I've met Sir Ron also. With Sir Ron, okay, at Radio 3, RDHK. Wow. Thank you so much for the support. And thank you also for the banner. I love the banner there. Okay. Thank you,
yeah, I
Pangyaos.
need to.
Thanks very much.
Thank you.
Thanks, Ody.
Okay, our next poem. Okay, remember earlier when I read Odie's bio, I mentioned Taekwondo and Muay Thai. Okay, the next reading is about Muay Thai, and that will be read by Miss Jinky Alhambra, the president of Kid Muay Thai. Miss Jinky.
Hi. Hi. Good
Hi, Miss
afternoon.
Jinky. Good
Mother.
afternoon. Welcome to Eight Letters
Hi.
Live.
Well, first of all, I would like to congratulate Odie for, having achieved this level of, ano pa, paano mo masasabi, yung recognition na to, no? And I'm so proud of her. And she is one of our players in Kid Muay Thai. And I don't have words for her. Really, it really surprised me that she wrote a book.
Mhm.
Not well. I can sense that she has this ability, but hindi ko inaasahan na this soon, and I'm just so proud and happy, and really no words. Talagang malaking congratulations para sa iyo. And Kid Muay Thai always behind you. And on behalf of Master Kid, we are always there for you. Congratulations. So, you want me to read Muay Thai? So, this is
Yes.
it. Muay Thai by Ody Munson. Not just for punching, kicking, it's also for exercise worth pursuing. Good physique for all in the making. Brotherhood for us members, family formed like stars, great bonding permanently in clusters, human who loves sports that matters. It's a good sport for everybody, developed to be focused eagerly. Every then and now we practice regularly. The result is a swift movement steadily. Discipline is initiated. To be fit, that's needed. Don't dare to simply sweat. Stay hydrated and motivated. Wow. This is it. Galing. Ganda.
Thank
Congratulations again,
you.
Odi.
Yan. In
And
the
thank you for
photo
the privilege.
is Odie with Miss Jinky. Parang I also want to experience Muay Thai all of a sudden because of the poems I've read in
I had advocacy while I joined Muay Thai is because I am fat before.
mm,
And you are being, body shaming. And I show to the world, even if I'm fat, I can do it. And, from the past, um, I don't have a good experience. I'm a battered wife in the past. So now, no one can hurt me again physically. So,
Oh
and it's
my
a
God.
very good, yeah, it's a very nice when you know how to do self-defense. I had all of the courage in this world. I'm very thankful to Mr. Kid for believing in my abilities that I can do it, no matter what my body size was. And he was my classmate in college, and he was saying, I'm always be around to protect you. So I did it myself. So now I have the all of the self-confidence in this world that I won't be hurt by anyone physically. And this also helps me, as I said, keep me focused on doing things. Because if I'm punching, if I'm kicking, I am only punching and kicking so that I won't have an accident. So thank you so much, Mom Jinky, for treating me like one of
It's
your
my
daughters
pleasure.
do.
It's always my pleasure. It's been a
I wish you
privilege
will
na
come back here
makagawa ko
soon.
itong basa nito. Thank you so much.
thank you, Miss Jinky. Okay. I like the all the poems that were read to us so far. Okay, especially the first one. That's really has a certain ring to it. I mean, I'm not a mother, but I really got touched by that poem.
You are the
Okay,
daughter.
yes. Now for the last poem for this for the first part of our book launch. Okay, because after this, there's going to be a second part. Okay, in which Cindy, the CEO, the founder of Eight Letters, will be hosting. Okay, for this afternoon, for the last reading, um, I think it's Odie who's going to read for us. Okay, because I think the guest is not yet here. Okay, so Odie can read
Is,
that poem for us. Okay,
is Miss Anna not yet around?
not yet. Okay.
Oh, okay.
But if she
So,
comes if she arrives, we'll recognize. Okay, we'll acknowledge. Okay, what is the title of the poem you're going to read for us,
well,
Odie?
I miss my family and people here in Hong Kong. I had lots of family here. I had lots of kids. So I'm just going to, this is a very short one, family. Bound by blood is the tradition. Well, I need to show them that I'm reading the book. Family by yours truly. Bound by blood is the tradition, the law of creation. Hearts that gives inspiration, a feeling of connection. Forever allies in this urban jungle, minds in the same page. Words that relieves pain and sorrow, people that penetrate my soul. That's the family.
Odi, I'm really amazed at like kanina ko pa sinasabi, I'm really amazed at this talent that you have. Okay, meron lang ako. Yan, who is this cute guy? Who's this little guy here?
That is Max. When he got the book, when I got it, he is the first one to open. You know what was the saying? Stay with the friends who's celebrating your success. Me, I am with the employers who is celebrating my success. Max, see what he wrote? He wrote in there,
Mel
melody rules
rules
poetry.
poetry. Wow.
I didn't tell
Such a
him to
statement. Such a statement. Claim it, claim it. Rule poetry. Oh
because
naman.
he, the inspiration when you're doing poetry thing. They,
Yes.
oh my goodness, my model.
He's really
This is
proud of it. He's really proud of it.
so when I am having my, I love to recite poetry, right? So when
Yes.
I got my, before pandemic is not that, the situation is not this tough. We got a gathering for Migrants Day, and I am the one who wrote and performed a poetry on three languages. I perform in Bahasa, in Tagalog, and in English. It's like Migrants Day. Uh, when was the last time I saw the sunset in my desert land? Thoughts are coming deep within my core. Even I can fathom the madness of migration. Oh, di ba? So
May
he was,
meron talagang grabe ang diction. My goodness.
I mean, yeah, what I mean is I really love that poem. So when I'm performing poetry, it's poetry recital, I make sure I memorize it. And he was so amazed. They watch me, they support me, they're over there. And he got the inspiration to write a poem too. So when he got his class, he also got his art class. He wrote a poem too. He's now writing a poem, and what he's doing is he said, "How many poems was in this page?" And I said 100. And he said, "Seriously, 100? I only got 20." So yeah, I had a collection of his poems too, but of course I can't post it because that is him. But I'm keeping it someday when he got old. That he wrote this. It's so nice when a kid like that you can inspire to love poetry, to inspire people to write also. That is a big achievement for me. You know what? I may not be. Of course I'm also winning awards in writing. I may not be the greatest writer or poet. And but for me, I may not be the champion of the judges because of course you need to follow the rhyming skin pattern. You got A B B, and you need to go on so on and so forth. You got your susura. You got to do the 4 4 4 4, and it's controlling my feelings. So maybe I may not be the champion of the category of the judges, but I'm so happy that I am the champion in the eyes and in the heart of the readers. And that is what I have done to Max's life. So it's so inspiring. Even if I can um, motivate an 8-year-old boy to write a poem, what more this adults? Because I do believe everybody got a talent. It's just they need self-confidence by telling them that you got it. You need to convince them. You need to support them. And I am not, this is how I'm teaching them how to write. Just by example, I'm not teaching them, okay, first paragraph, you need to write words that rhymes together. No, I am motivating them that close your eyes. What did you feel? What did you see? Um, what thoughts comes in your mind? And it is like you are an artist painting, but you are using your plume as your brush
You're right.
to, yeah, paint a nice painting by using your words.
Yes.
So that's how I did to him, and he is so good. I was a very proud nanny. I feel like I achieved a lot when, because this is about education. Kids are, they're not into poetry. And I am encouraging the members of Horizons to put their kids, their nieces, because I started at a young age. I started when I was 4 years old. I had a very clear memory. I know I was 4 years old, and I had pictures showing that me doing the poetry thing, reciting it. So if we are not going to teach small kids, poetry will die. because nowadays we are in high-tech computers, laptops, etc., etc. People are forgetting to write it from scratch. So I was so proud of Max. That's why he did that. Because you
Okay.
see,
Thank you for sharing, Ody. I think Miss Anna is here, so I
yay!
will introduce her, and she can reread the poem. Okay,
Can
Miss
you show
Anna Wong
again?
Shembab.
Can
I hope
you
to
show again
read
the
it
picture
correctly.
where
Miss
she is?
Anna Wong Shembab is Odie's employer.
Oh my God.
With her is Mr. Peter Shembab, who is a lawyer and so supportive of Odie's activities. Okay, and as well as Miss Anna is also a very supportive employer. Okay, they will read the poem "My Employers." Okay, once more, please welcome Miss Anna Wong. Hello, Miss Anna. Good
Look at
Thank
the
you.
afternoon.
picture. Yay!
Thank you. So I'm gonna read the poem that Melody wrote about my employers, and it says, "All I send from above, I'm lucky. Show for love for humanity. I am their proud, happy Auntie Ody. My smile shows clarity. My bread and butter, with uniformity, treats me with a fair regal dignity. Respect always revolves decency. My work is stress and worry free. I travel with them in unity. Entrust me their sweet home, I guard it heavily, giving me freedom, so I'm seriously doing my duty. Thank you for the trust giving you my honesty. Doing household chores, appreciating my work. Thank you for the food. I don't need to lurk. I got a nice room for a proper day off. I took gifts during birthday, and to your good heart, I'm hooked.
Wow. Thank you, Miss Anna. And look at her,
You're
so
welcome.
supportive, wearing the Horizons t-shirt.
You're
Yeah.
welcome.
Thank you so much, Miss Anna.
You're welcome.
Thank you, thank you. That was really a lovely
You're
reading. Thank you so much. Okay. We still have a couple of minutes for before I we transition to part 2. Okay. So maybe we can make some chica and we can talk about horizons, because for part 2 our guests are from Horizons. Okay. So give us a bit of information about this community you founded.
okay. This is my daughter Lorna. Hi, Lorna. You wanna say hi and wanna show your t-shirt? We just got the Horizons t-shirt. That is my gift for them. There you go. So Lorna is with me for 2 years. Horizon started April 18, 2020. That is the time that pandemic hits us. And I lots of people are crying and trying to um, they cannot figure it out. They cannot adjust to this situation. So I'm also giving charity works like sending food to people, but after 3 hours, they're hungry again. So I just find out that it's their emotions that was hungry. It is their mental health that needs to give attention. So this is the very first poetry group ever founded in Hong Kong when pandemic starts. So I instead of talking in online like in messenger or in the phone, because that is very difficult because employers are in the house. They are all the house becomes a school, so there's no outlet of emotion. You cannot call your friend. So what I did is I told them, write your emotions. And this is a talent group. It is not about poetry. We got all of the talents, creative talents was in there. So I want migrant workers, not just migrant workers, everyone in this pandemic to achieve something. It's like after you wrote a poem and the poem passed the standard, you will get a certificate. Isn't it an achievement? And I'm very thankful to my graphics artist, Mary Grace Basilia, who did a good job doing this, and also the general secretary, and also Esther Vargas, and also me. You know, making a certificate is not easy. It looks for people, and we all have same goals. They support me that we need to give people an achievement, a sense of compassion, sense of belonging, because this is a house. This is not just me, their mommy. They also got a daddy, my legal husband, who is also very supportive to me. bulk of my time goes to Horizons because I am teaching them how to write. I am teaching them the things I learned from my seminars, from you, from my experience, and that is the best teacher that they can get because it is not just being searched on Google. So, and the 14 Horizons member, they already got a book too. Today is my book lunch, and they also co-authored a book. So I am not leaving everyone behind. If I am moving up, I make sure I took them with me. So at Horizons, we got Monday All Tagalog because we love our Filipino language. We're making sure that we're not forgetting our language because I feel so sorry for myself. Sometimes I cannot find Tagalog words if I'm writing because my husband is an American and I need to talk always in English. And the vice president just come in. Hello, Miss Vice President. You want to say hi? Come here. And this is our vice president who's willing.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
I just came in. Because I am talking to them about Horizons. Okay. And Tuesday we got prompt. I am teaching people how to write using a prompt, and then singing. 'Cause singing is a Filipino culture. I don't want that to die. So we got Wednesday. Wednesday is diary day. You don't tell me I didn't know how to write. You will write your diary so that
Right.
your emotions you are pouring your emotions. And then we also got love day. Then let us not forget people that we love, our husbands, our boyfriends, our partner. So everybody is giving a attention. And then Thursday is dialect day. You didn't tell me you cannot write in English and Tagalog. Write using your own dialect. And we're learning, isn't it? So now
That's the
I'm
kind
learning.
yeah, that's the kind of discipline that we need for writers.
Yeah. So we need and also we got Friday cooking. We guys don't tell me you cannot participate in Horizons because all of us are cooking and we're just exchanging recipes and it's so nice because we're learning simple cooking. Especially me, I am giving them tips on what they're going to do, especially this, and it's so nice to be connected. People that Horizons got 1,000 members, and some of
Wow.
them are not poets, but they are getting connected because it's a private group. That's why it will not grow. It will grow slowly because I don't want plagiarism. I am
Mhm.
protecting the content of my writers. That's why I put it in private. I don't want to fall asleep and then I woke up the next day that somebody already took away the content of my page. But if I'm selfish and I want tons and tons of members, I leave it public. But no, I had a responsibility to my writers. I had a responsibility over their written work, over their pictures, and on Tuesday also I forgot to say that we're giving attention. We got lots of artists. I love their works. They are very, very talented. Like some people are not writers, but very good in drawing and painting. I'm a frustrated artist. Ron Laxon knows that. So we're giving chance on everybody, and we also got Saturday storytelling. Saturday is this is exciting. I heard people's deep situations. It's like I can. It's like I traveled around the world too. And the nice thing with storytelling is you learn lesson in it. So everybody can write. You see, nobody can escape from me. And we also got arts and crafts. So I love arts and crafts too. I love beads, and people are very talented. We also got pottery thing. One of our member was been featured in South China Morning Post because of the pottery thing that she made. And we also got Horizons books, sample, and we also got the gardening. We also got Horizons Kids. So everybody is Can you hear me, Chris?
Oh, I'm muted.
Yeah, you're muted.
Yeah, I
Yes,
can hear
that's
you now. Okay. All right. Odie, we have 4 minutes left before the next part. Okay. So maybe we can take a very, very short break. Okay, while maybe
maybe
the viewers.
maybe we can read comments from the people who is in here, so they feel like we
Yes.
really. Okay, here's from Pia is watching. I'll be fast. Missy Tolibas says, congratulations, mommy. My daughter, Bunso Agnes. My daughter too. Gideona Makata is here. Marie Felices, also my daughter. Hi, Miss Cindy. And we got Mama
Hello.
Paul, President. We got Amigdonor is watching, Herman. We got Alice Sarta. Hello, Silvia. There's so many people in here. And then later,
Ayun, ayan. Pwede ako mag-continue ng pagbabasa ng comments, pero ayun. So, yes, thank you, Chris. Ang ganda ng part 1 natin. So, sobrang star-studded etong book lunch na to. And this is just 50%. There's another half na marami pa tayong babasahing mga tula. And ayun nga. And also may mga greetings din tayong babasahin later on. So, yes, Chris, you wanna end part 1?
Yes. Well, congratulations, Odie, and thank you for those who watched the first part. Please stay for the second part. There are a lot of guests coming in pa, and of course, if you want to
Hey, can I can
hear
I bump in?
more,
Because the two
oh
of you are here.
yes,
I want to read Mr. C. My Mr.
okay,
C.
sure.
You're
Sige.
my haven. You're my haven of learning, every day filled with encouragement. Glad we crossed our paths in this meaningful meeting. All of your words are worth remembering. At first, I'm reluctant, timid, but you held my hand, cleared the turns, it's not vivid. Show me the right direction as the path so rigid, especially when we were doomed by this COVID. Now I found myself happily writing. I'm dedicating to the world that I'm composing. I had seen my book cover. It's so inviting. Um, Now I found myself happily writing. I'm dedicating to the role, but I'm composing. I had seen my book cover. It's so inviting to turn each page, symbolizing a renewed beginning. You're both mysterious and enticing, showed my direction. The magic is starting. This is my first edition. Both of you did the straightening, my art of gratitude, plus creativity. We're collaborating. Bakit nawala kayong dalawa sa screen? Surprise ko talagang basahin 'to na
Thank
nandiyan kayong dalawa
you. Because the
kasi
spotlight is on you. The spotlight is on you. But thank you so much for that poem. I am so humbled. I'm sure that Cindy's also humbled by it. Okay, so I need to go now. Okay, and Cindy will take it from here. Bye, Odie.
Yeah.
I'll stay tuned because I want to watch the second part. Bye.
Thank you, Cindy. Thank you.
Chris.
Hey, Chris.
Okay, so we're now entering the part 2 of this book launch. For those of you who haven't, kung hindi nyo pa na-figure out who are the mystery C's that were mentioned in Audie's poem, it's me and Chris. Yeah, Cindy and Chris. That's mystery C, because we help her in the process of publishing her book, and of course we edited we help edit some parts. So the process of creating a book is really not an easy path. So I cannot imagine with Miss Audie having a full-time job, and she's still able to come up, create, produce this kind of poetry book. So as mentioned earlier, sobrang busy niya. Like, she's a very, very busy woman. She runs an organization. She helps students. She helps aspiring writers become poets, not just to write the poems, but also recite the poems. So ngayon, we're going to enter part 2 of this book launch. So again, we've invited a lot of other poets as well, that who will recite some of the poems from the book. Okay, so perhaps okay, let's okay. Teka, pasok muna natin si Miss Audie. Ayan. Ayan. So Miss Audie, before we go to that part, before we get to that part of the poetry reading, Can you na-mention yun na kanina, no? You've already mentioned the process of these of writing the book itself. Pero I want to know, um you've been very busy. Can you give us tips for those writers out there who want to do the same thing as you did? Do you have any tips?
Um, I am mentoring someone to write a book, but I cannot say her name. You know, I loved you. I cannot say her name because she wants to do it quietly the way I did. First and foremost, if you're going to write a book, do not tell to the world you're writing. Do it quietly. Otherwise, your focus is going to be lost. And second, this is the thing, the second thing. You need to learn to categorize your poem in your head. Can you imagine? I sent you all not just 100 poems, right? It's almost
Mm-hmm.
like 200 or something because we need to choose the best one. And you need to know to categorize your poem, otherwise, it will become like a pansit. So
Ano
when you
yun?
categorize your
What is that?
pansit, labo-labo, you know,
Ah, okay.
your
Labo-labo.
your
Okay.
your your poem should be, you know, the category. You need to learn to categorize your poem. This is the weakness of writers, especially the new writers. They didn't know what they are writing. If I'm writing
Mm-hmm.
something, I know this. You see me. I am the one who categorized my things, right? I told you,
Right.
Cindy, this is for inspiration. Cindy, this is for storytelling. This is for so on and so forth. You need to know you are the one in control of what you are writing. The content of your page, your do not always just say, oh, I got an editor, I got a publisher. No, you need to help your editor and your publisher because that is your work. You are the one who knows what that means. They're just there
Mm-hmm.
to guide you. And you see, it's a smooth process. Although I'm very busy working, I'm very organized. Be very, very
Mm-hmm.
organized with your poems. You know, my
Mm-hmm.
wardrobe is not organized. It doesn't matter. It's not organized because everything in there was lettered. But you need to know what you want, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Because you don't ask your publisher, what should I do? This is yours. It's not hers. So even in
Mm-hmm.
the poem, um, you see,
Mm-hmm.
my cover is what I'm wearing now. This is me. See me from the
Yep.
beginning. I already
Yeah,
know what.
that's you.
So the books should represent you, and even the pages, it's glossy. It's
Mm-hmm.
represent me because you know sometimes I am vain and I love dressing up. So see,
Mm-hmm.
the books will start playing same as with me, with my outfit.
Yes, exactly.
So,
Yun nga po yung lagi nating sinasabi. That's what we always tell our writers, you are what you write and your book represents you. If your book kung if you're going to produce, low quality works out there, mas mabuting wag na lang. We recommend na you have to ensure that your work is a top notch. At least there's a certain, or you meet a certain quality before you get your work out there, because otherwise, you're bringing not just embarrassment to yourself, but also, of course, we all write to express, but in a certain way we also have to impress our readers, so that they will keep on reading our poems. They will keep on, of course, buying. They will keep on buying whatever we'll publish in the future. But Miss Audie, what is so important about this book? Because you mentioned that some proceeds of this book will go to a particular foundation. Can you tell us more about that?
I'm here with the vice president of FIS, and she will explain. Come here, please, mommy.
Mm-hmm.
She will explain what FIS is because I chose her as my foundation.
Ayun,
Okay, you
yes.
need to
We'd
explain.
like to hear more about that
Yes,
foundation.
yeah, this is foundation was organized 1997. 1997. And the first project we had uh, are those street children in Manila. And then we moved to northern part. We have these children with disabilities now. And
Mm-hmm.
yeah, and we are having this mission every year, every December to make them happy during Christmas. And sometimes, if
Wow.
it's not convenient, yeah, I'll be there to support them always. This is my mommy leopard. We bought like leopard things, and this woman molded me in this community. Yeah, she is my she's the one who is
Wow.
the vice president of
Yeah.
Horizons and helps me a lot. And through thick and thin, she's always
Mhm.
there telling me. She's always straightening me. Oh. That's a
So,
mother. So that's why I chose
wow.
her to be my spokesperson, and I love her advocacy. So I am support. You know, I had a lot of charity works here in Hong Kong, right? And later on, one of our beneficiaries will come at the end. So I chose her because I already almost always give here in Hong Kong. I want to give back to Philippines, but I let her handle it. Siya naman yung nanay, and I know everything will goes to the beneficiaries. So, of course. and I also want to say she
Mm-hmm.
also sponsored me. She sponsored some of the t-shirts.
Mm-hmm.
So you see the love in the
Wow.
community with the two of us. That's why I said I recited the poem family because I had lots of family here in Hong Kong, and she's also a good dancer. Filipino Image Societies, they are the group who they are performing and dancing. So in Horizons, there's also dancing. She's the one handling Saturday dancing day. So you see lots of talented migrant workers here in Hong Kong, and I'm trying to bring them all together in Horizons so that they will deserve the accomplishment that these deserve. Because and being, you know what, being honored, it's so nice to achieve something during pandemic. Just be on the right house. Right house, right track.
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay. That is
Okay.
Vice President Saul Ramel for you.
Ayun.
Sure.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah. It's a nice one. Yeah, proud na proud Horizoner siya. Thank you, Mary Grace Bastilla, for doing the graphics. So there, straight from the person who will receive the proceeds. I forgot to tell her also about this
Mhm.
abandoned parents. Ah, yeah. Yeah, we have also abandoned parents helping in Cotabato City. Oh, wow. That's also every year. Okay, Miss Cindy, that's
Ayan.
the
Okay, yes.
yeah.
I hope walang issue sa internet. Medyo putol-putol lang tayo.
Yeah, tuloy-tuloy
Ayan.
naman tayo.
Okay. All right. So, ayan. I think okay na. Okay, so let's get to the next part of this launch. So, the first session that we'll have is that for you, Miss Audie, to recite I Am a Poet, which can be found on page 20 of the book.
Okay, let's recite it.
Okay, so here we
Am I?
go.
And let's find out if I am really a poet. Daughter, can you hold this for me? There you go. Okay. This time I didn't memorize it because I was only so this is I'm a poet. This is the Horizons 2020. I am a poet. Inviting create a picture. I use my pen to create words. Can you guess the hidden meaning? In my poems, subtle they are. Can you describe the picture I have? That is fresh as an origin. My poem is taking us on the same page. Whatever the niche, there's room for everyone. My thoughts are like matter.
Ayan, okay. So medyo naputo lang si Miss Audie because of technical stuff. Okay, but that's okay. She's trying to reconnect again. So bago tayo sumalang or pumunta sa susunod na session, just want to let you know that we'll have another book launch at 4 p.m. later today. So we'll have Nico Sarmiento. He's another poet, and we're celebrating another poetry book today. So ayan, let's see if Miss Audie's already here. Okay, wala pa. No problem. Okay, so that's okay. This
Cindy, can you hear
happens. Oh,
me?
ayan. Loading na. Okay,
Bumalik
should
pa.
we do it again, Miss
Okay, here we
Audie?
go. I am a poet.
igniting passion as fast as lightning, scribbling words inside my brain. If a painter uses brush to create a picture, I use my pen to create words. Can you guess the hidden meaning in my poems? Subtle they are. Can you describe the picture I made? That is fresh as morning dew. My film is taking us on the same page. Whatever the niche, there's a room for everybody. My thoughts are like magnet, putting us all together in one row. Like a pea in a pod, can you read my thoughts? It takes two to tango. My visions are the bridge to understanding.
Wow. Applause, applause. Thank you, Miss Audie, for that. Yay. Okay. The next reading that we'll have is from Horizoners. Okay, from the Chasing Horizons community, right? Okay, so perhaps we can call on Lorna.
Lorna is here. Come here, honey. You're
Come
going to
here,
read your
honey.
poem.
So yes. So after Lorna, there will be Adeline and there will be Joanne.
It's your turn to read.
Yeah. Hello, good afternoon.
I trained her. I
Good
am training them
afternoon.
to read a poem.
Yeah.
So, come on, baby.
Yeah. It's my honor to
Okay, kailangan may
recite
ano.
one of the poem of my mother in poetry. And I really love her. She's beautiful inside and out. Yeah.
Wow. Can't
The,
wait to hear the poem.
yes, the title of one of her amazing poem is Godmothers. A role so humble, like a guiding star in the universe, holding my hand as we walk, so I will not be led astray. No money can pay the love and attention you bring. No need to be of the same kin. Surface love bind us, a pure and sweet devotion. Thank you.
To all the godmothers out there, because they are like our mother, and I had lots in Hong Kong. That Miss Tina
Nabitin
Guzman.
ako. I want more.
Thank you.
Thank
See,
you. Okay,
I
next
had
we'll have Adeline. Eddie? Is Eddie here?
Ikaw? Sorry?
Eddie.
Edeline Taclob is here.
Ayun. Ayan.
Oh, okay. Just give me a moment.
Oh,
You can read the inspiration. Yeah.
Hi, Eddie.
okay.
Okay, come here.
Sorry.
It's
Eddie's
Edie here.
Yeah.
Hello, this is
She will read inspiration.
this is made by Mommy Ody.
Okay, go ahead.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
She's my junior poet. She really knows nothing about poetry, so look at her
This
now.
is my first time. Just
What is
Okay, take it
inspiration.
away.
Inspiration by written by Melody Nidal. In times of this chaotic situation, people are hopeless, depressed. How can we keep on hanging on? What do you mean by devotion? Did we lose our faith? Or it's just a taste of time? Do we need inspiration? Someone to take a stand and action. I look around and who do I see? A child? A friend? An actor we see on the TV? A boss or the grandchildren? It can be a writer or a singer or dance to a tune with a famous dancer. Whoever it may be, we all need someone, or we can also be an inspiration to others. Thank you, Mommy Audi.
Oh
It's
my
my pleasure to be here, actually.
Yes, I'm so proud of her. It's her first time, and see, she's already in camera reciting.
Yes.
I was so strict to them that every Sunday poetry recital. The only thing that you need to learn is when you need to pause, because when you write a word like I am beautiful, 1, 2. And same as you, one, two. Like,
So thank you.
Mhm.
see, imagine how
Thank
we
you.
created a poet. Okay, honey, go on the other side.
Thank you.
She's so
Thank you. First timer yun ah. Okay. So the next one will have Joanne. Is Joanne Zamora Padohinog here
Yeah, we got
already? Is
it.
Joanne?
Our Juana. Juana, it's your
Okay.
turn.
Juana. Ah, is she here? Ah, okay. Wala pa siya dito. But, okay, we'll wait for her. Or is she here or what?
Mahina lang siguro yung
Joanne?
internet. She was here for since 2 p.m.
Ah, okay. No worries. Okay, no worries. We'll skip and then balikan na lang natin siya. Perhaps we'll have your swimming coach, Eddie who will read
Yes!
us Splash. Yay! Okay. Hi, Eddie. How are you doing?
Coach! My God. I was so honored you are here. I think she's
Oh,
muted.
sorry.
Coach
There's
cannot
no.
hear you.
Oh,
Oh, yeah. There you go.
hi.
Now it's fine.
Sorry. Congratulations. So you want me to read this? I hope I do
Well,
it.
just
I hope I
give
do
them
it.
a brief, simple thing on how I am as your swimmer.
Oh, Odie was the best swimmer. She had so much spirit and enthusiasm every time she came to practice. She was so excited to be there, and she was in our beginner plus and intermediate, right?
Yes.
And yes, it was a lot of fun, and I hope you're still swimming even though it's freezing, but I hope you're still you're still doing it.
Yeah. My boss trusts me to swim with my wife with his 8-year-old son. Remember, I posted my picture in our splash community. So I'm
Yeah,
also
yeah,
encouraging our swimmers to write.
yeah. That's great. Um, so
Okay, take it away, coach, and
take it
thank you
away.
for
Okay.
being here.
Okay. Splash. Never know the art of swimming, but the splash team is waving. So there I was with some good coaching on instructions. Start listening. First, I was a nervous beginner. Coaches are good trainers. Swimming with you till you can splash. Water is your friend, but sometimes it's harsh. Doesn't matter what the weather, it matters that you show up later. One day, I'll be a superb swimmer, not afraid to jump into the water. Beginners at the first journey, step by step, I learned to swim. Hold on, Ody. Keep the boat steady. Be attentive always. Always be ready. Until one day, I can save my own life or rescue other people. If someone starts drowning, just call me. I'm available. Just listen to the friendly coaches. Feel comfortable as they approach. Keep practicing, and you'll get better. Swimming has so much to offer.
Yay!
Wow.
Was
Wow.
that?
Thank you.
I hope that was
Yeah,
the tone and the way you had in mind, because I never
you did it.
You nailed it. You nailed it, Eddie. I hope I
Thank
can.
you,
I hope I
coach.
can take lessons with you next time.
Oh,
Because
please,
I
please
cannot
don't stop.
swim. Yeah.
Keep
Thank
swimming.
you, Eddie. Bye. Okay, so now we'll skip to the next reader. We'll have, so we got Lorna, we got Adeline. Joanne, are you here already? Okay. Yeah, I think we're having some technical issues again from Miss Audie's side, but that's okay. Okay, so just another reminder while we're waiting for our next readers. We'll have another poetry book launch later today at 4 p.m. So just stay tuned here at our Eight Letters Bookstore and Publishing FB page. And of course, if you have any any idea when it comes to, or if you want to make your book dream a reality, just check out our website www.8lettersbooks.com. So we've got lots of indie books out there as well. We can also guide you in the process of self-publishing a book, from editing, book formatting, to book cover design, to book distribution. So yeah, we've got everything covered. And one of the services that we just launched is um, turning your book into an audiobook. Okay, so I think we've got Miss Audie back. Hi, Miss Audie. There you go. You're back. Okay, so the next, um, so I believe Joanne still not here. Do you want to?
Yeah, she cannot.
Uh,
She can.
go-
She cannot enter. It's okay.
uh-huh. Okay, that's okay. Perhaps do you want to proceed in reading her part instead? She's going to read Tiger's Death.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Ah, one of the most painful poems in this collection. It's on page 91.
Yeah, I marked it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, fate is really playing on me. I passed that point to John because with my kids and poetry, John can feel, if even if we're just chatting, John can feel if I'm sad, if I am
Oh.
crying, he knows.
Wait,
So
teka
here it
lang.
is.
Just a moment. Just a moment. I think Joanne is here already.
Oh, good job!
Good job, Joanne.
Hi, good
Amazing.
afternoon.
Yeah, you made it on time. Okay, so
Hi.
you're going to read us
Yes,
Tiger's
ma'am.
Dead.
Yes,
Okay,
Take
take
ma'am.
it
it
away.
away.
Only at Horizon, where mommy Ody tirelessly trained push poets to recite poems. So this is the leveling up challenge of mommy Ody to me. I'm so honored to read about Tiger's death. As we all know, Tigers is mommy Ody's baby. I need to lift my feet on her shoe so I could deliver it well.
Okay, inhale, exhale, no rush. Okay,
No rush.
inhale,
Yeah,
exhale. That's how a performer goes. Where we love
Tiger's
you.
death.
Okay.
The 18th of February, your eyes turned dark. Merciful death ended your suffering, and my heart stopped beating. I knelt still, hugged your lifeless body. My whole body was shaken. My mind was frozen. Million of butterflies in my tummy. Roller coaster thought. 'Twas a long day. This fatal blow to my life. Run free in heaven till we met again. Tiger's Death, written by Mami Ody Munson. Thank you for this privilege, Mami Ody.
Wow, that's amazing. And I'm sorry that you'll have to go
Thank
through
you, thank
this.
you.
Thank you, Joanne. Miss Audie, when you're
Thank
writing this
you. Thank you,
poem,
Mami.
thank you po. When you were writing this poem, Miss Audie, did it help you get over Tiger's death?
It's just help me na itakta ko yung isang balde ng luha. Yeah, it helps. It's just I want to show the meaning of courage because he died, but I need to live because there's so many people here in front of me who was looking up at me. Imagine I abandoned them for 8 months because I cannot function. I really cannot. And
Mm-hmm.
three psychologists helped me get over it. So I am trying to
Mm-hmm.
show people that no matter how we are down because of sorrow, because somebody died, because we are mourning, still you can cry. It's okay not to be okay, but after that you need to stand up for the people around
Mm-hmm.
you. So that is to show. That is being brave. If you are not brave enough, then you cannot overcome the situation. And all of us experiences grief. You cannot control grief, sorrow. So I really include that poem, and Chris did a good job coaching me on what's the content of my poems, aside from my own poems that I'm like, this is category, this is the category that I put. But
Mm-hmm.
doing poignance is right, because this is the reality of life. Life is not just, it's not always sugar coated things. Life is not
Mm-hmm.
always laughing. You also need how to
Mm-hmm.
deal with frustrations. You also need how
Mm-hmm.
learn how to deal with sorrow. As I said, melody also becomes melancholy. So that is
Mm-hmm.
how my names goes. I was born melody, then I will become melancholy, then I need to go back being melody again, and then it doesn't work. I am Ody.
Yes, today you're Audie. Okay, yeah, so thank you for that amazing reading, Joanne. You did it very
Thank
well,
you,
and I'm sure,
thank you,
I,
Mommy Odi, for the privilege.
and you have a great teacher. So okay,
Yes,
there
we
you
In
go.
all have. We
addition,
have them.
we had junior poets, we got
Mm-hmm.
advanced junior poets, and then we got senior poets. So
Oh wow.
I am the only mentor who's labeling
Mm-hmm.
them. I know Chris doesn't like labeling, but if I'm not going to label them, they will not write. So if you are a junior poet like her, just pour out your emotions, write whatever you want to write, as long as it looks like
Mm-hmm.
it's a. I am helping them edit it,
Mm-hmm.
but
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
no one can bash them. Junior poet means learner. They are learning. They are gathering their banks of words. But now, it's been how many months? I'm starting to be strict with them. They need to learn how to memorize. Um, I am leveling them up. So right now, she cannot. You know what? We got an Horizons Adventure, and I am assigned her. You recite your
Mm-hmm.
poem in the mountain. It doesn't matter if you're not in your room. So you're having an adventure.
Yeah.
He said, I
Mm-hmm.
cannot write. No, I will write the poem. You will collaborate with me. I will write it and you will read it. Wala talagang lusot sa akin ng mga writers ko. I'm trying to make their talents to come
Yeah.
out. So this is the
Nakakatawa.
thing. When writing Tiger Set is showing people
Challenge.
that
Yeah.
you need to write your emotions as what you said, so it will help you para hindi ka maging
Mm-hmm.
luka-luka. So it will help to remove your pain. So
Mm-hmm.
that's it. Thank you,
That's,
Joanne. You saved me from that.
thank
I
you,
thought I
Mommy.
Thank you, Joanne. That's
Salamat.
amazing.
Thank you. Thank you.
Ayan. For our next guest naman, natawag na natin kanina, no? We already called uh Miss Sol Ramel. So na-mention na natin siya kanina. Will she
Marisol. It's her turn
Okay.
to read.
Okay, yes, it's her turn to read. She's going to recite a poem for us. Dancing Pages
Here. Because she
on
is
page
dance. She's a very
32.
good one. Come here. That's okay. She will do her poetry reading and she forgot her eyeglasses.
Ayan, yeah. So let me just read the comments here. No Saying No for Ody Munson by Glay Marcelana Andrade. Elle
Yeah.
said, wow, proud of you, sis Joanne. Uh-huh. That was funny, squeezing everyone what they can do. Yes. Okay. So another congrats, Joanne. You nailed it. Okay. So this time it's Miss Sol
Yeah.
Ramel's. Okay,
Okay,
take it
thank you,
away.
Udi, for giving me this chance.
Can you hear me? Can you go ahead?
Okay. This is entitled Dancing by Ody Munson. Let's dance to the groove. It's another form of art. Oh la la, that's a fantastic move. Two tongues, Ody approves. My feet and feet are such a great fit. Swaying in harmony. Who cares if I don't have money? Waves of laughter fill the air, and people looking theirs. What a splendid affair, dancing in pairs. To dance is to serve, whether there is an audience or none. That's what we give for fun, our free spirits. running around. Come and dance with me. You will be happy and jolly. To the dance floor right now. Let's cheer positively. Thank you.
Yeah. Oh my
Thank
goodness.
you.
Could you imagine she's a dancer and I turned her into poet?
Yeah, oh my God.
She encouraged me a lot. So you tell them how I teach you? Yeah, every day. She's encouraging me.
Yeah.
Come on, mommy, write a poem. Come on, you can make it. Did I teach you how to do it? Yeah, yeah. I've learned a lot from her, really. And
Yeah.
from the now dance.
Wow.
already in senior. I'm already a senior poet because of
Mm-hmm.
her. That's because of your courage. Yeah. So that's what Horizon does to the poets, to the talents. You see, and she won.
Mm-hmm.
She also now a co-author of a book, right? Yeah, yeah. She's now a real writer because all of them they got their. Come here, Lynn. You tell them you're now also an official writer, right?
Yeah. I would sometimes a little short if I have time to.
They co-authored a book, so that's
Yeah.
why January 25 is Devin's birthday. That's
Mm-hmm.
why I saw that e-launch, and then
Mm-hmm.
I didn't do the real book launching because I delayed it because we got a co-anthology book, and I know it will come out on February
Mm-hmm.
14th. So see, I am having a book launch, and they also got their own book, so everybody is happy.
Wow. Yay. So that is the Filipino community in Hong Kong.
Yeah.
Ayan. So, grabe, ang daming creatives dyan sa Hong Kong. So, okay, next one, we'll have Algen de la Cruz. So, he's going to have a speech. How Ody is a mommy to the Horizons community. Okay, she pala. Okay, hi, Algen. Ayan, sorry, we cannot hear you. Is there a problem with your microphone?
Unmute.
Unmute. Naka-unmute na siya. Yes, maybe you can remove your earphones or
Aljan, just remove your earphone, honey. Just remove the earphone. Remove the earphone. We cannot hear you.
wala pa rin. Oh,
Oh my goodness.
yeah, wala pa rin. But that's okay. Yes. So siguro, okay, so after Aljan, we'll have the video greetings na from various Horizon members. So okay,
Yeah,
while
Aljan, you can
Aljan,
fix your
hello. Yeah, I'm sorry but wala pa rin. Yun, wala pa rin.
uh,
Still
restart
not
your
working.
phone.
Uh-huh. Perhaps we can restart your phone. If you can restart your phone.
Yeah,
Um
restart your phone and don't use the headset.
mm, Yun. Okay, so let's just read some of the comments here. Lean Wanderlust said, OMG Mommy Sol, you nailed it. And Ligaw Makata said, that was a jolly poetry reading, Mommy Sol. And Mary Grace, Algen darling, go, go, go. Ayun, let's just try to wait for Algen. I hope she can fix her earphone. So that's okay. Let's just wait for her. But perhaps we can play the video greetings na muna, no?
Yes, yes, please.
Okay. Okay, hold on. Yan, marami nagmamahal kay Miss Audie. Okay, you're loved by so many people. Okay, here we
I
go.
love them too.
Hello everyone! Nais ko lang po sana magbigay pugay sa ating ina dito sa
My
Horizon, si
daughter should be
Mami
here, but she is
Audie.
sick, so I didn't.
Mami Audie, salamat. Salamat sa pagiging inspirasyon. Salamat sa inyong atensyon at salamat sa pagiging pundasyon. Pundasyon ng ating tahanan, tahanan ng aming mga pangarap. Thank you at congrats. Congrats sa iyong narating sa iyong book launching at happy kaming mga anak mo sa iyong tagumpay ngayon. More books to write at more anaks to come dito sa ating tahanan. More inspiring poems at more. More for you at more for us. That's all. Thank you. And God bless.
Admins. There are also migrant workers. No penny what to give, but only selfless love for the community. Service-centered pro bono. No sugarcoating, only empathy. We can fit in your shoes. We're all ears to your agony. We pass the eye of storms, earthquake, and tidal wave. Service-centered pro bono to shelter all who are about to break. Thank you so much, Ody, and congratulations. And please continue to share your talent and be an inspiration to the community.
Hello everyone, this is Juki from One of the Horizons. Anak po ni Meme, isang anak niya. Once ko lang po na i-congratulate yung naging inspirasyon ko bilang isang manunulat. Si Mami Ody, si Meme Ody, ang nag-iisang ina ng Horizons. Maraming salamat, Meme, kasi binigyan mo ako ng chance para maging isang anak mo. I'm so much proud of you, Meme ko. I love you. Alam mo yan. Good luck and more poems to come. One of the best writer and inspiring, empowered woman for today. Ikaw yun, Meme ko. Thank you.
Dear Ody, ako ay bilang naniniwala sa kakayahan mo at patuloy na nagsasabing may busila kang puso at malayo ang mararating mo, ipagpatuloy mo lang ang iyong paglalakbay at pagyamanin ang anumang naumpisan mo. Ipagpatuloy mo din ang magandang hangarin para sa pag-inganyo na makatulong sa kapwa natin sa anumang dako ng mundo. Saludo kami sa iyo, lahat kami nakasuporta at patuloy na naniniwala. Maraming salamat sa pagbahagi ng iyong tunay na galing sa pagsulat at pagsasawi ka sa larangan ng media publiko. Keep on going. This is just the beginning. Remember, a journey of 1,000 miles begin in a single step. Your future waiting ahead. Congratulations from Horizons family in Singapore and from Ida.
Magandang araw po sa inyo lahat, sa ating ina, Ody Munson. Maraming salamat po. Ito na po yung tagumpay at araw na inyong pinakahihintay, ang book launching. Nawa ang pagpapala ng Panginoon ay suminyo. At patuloy na makamit nyo ang inyong mga pangarap sa buhay. Ang dalangin na inyong puso, hindi lang para sa inyo, kundi para sa amin ng mga anak nyo na tinuturo at pilit na ginagabay sa araw-araw, sa abot na inyong makakaya. Isang karangalan po ang mapabilang sa inyong tahanan at maraming salamat sa pagpupursige sa amin na ipagpatuloy ang aming mga pangarap. Ang talentong angkin dapat na ilabas at ipamalas. Maraming salamat po ulit at mabuhay po tayong lahat. Muli po, congratulations, Mami Ody Munson.
Hi, Ody! In behalf of Gabriela Hong Kong, congratulations sa iyong paglo-launch ng iyong libro. Talagang kahanga-hanga ang iyong talento, especially doon sa iyong mga sinusulat na tula na sumasalamin sa buhay hindi lamang ng mga migrante in general, pero higit sa lahat yung mga tula mo hinggil sa mga kababaihan na nagbibigay talaga ng inspirasyon sa ating mga kababayan. Sana magpatuloy ka pa sa iyong paglikha ng mga tula, ng mga awitin at iba pang mga sulatin na sumasalamin sa tunay na buhay ng mga migrante at patuloy kang magbigay ng inspirasyon at lakas ng loob sa ating mga kababayan. Muli, mula sa Gabriela Hong Kong, sinusuportahan namin ang iyong paglo-launch ng iyong libro sa araw na ito. Keep up the good works, God bless, and always keep safe.
Wow. Grabe, star-studded. Ang dami na I think we've covered everyone who sent their videos, right? We didn't miss anyone.
Yes.
Okay, we've covered everyone. Okay, so we're ready for Aljan. Perhaps Aljan, we can try your microphone. Yeah.
Hi everyone. Hi Mami Ody. Okay na po, naririnig niyo na
Yay!
po ba ako?
Ang aking bunso.
ah, hello po. I'm so sorry for the technical dito sa ano ko sa sa
Your
sounds ko
phone.
po. So, yeah, congratulations Mami Ody for your book launch. I am very very happy and I'm so proud of you and you are my inspiration in every journey in my life. And yun, you are the one na nagtataguyod sa amin na nandito sa Horizon. Being part of Horizon is uh, a great opportunity for me to show my talent. And thank you so much kasi nandyan ka para i-inspire mo kaming lahat. And you always motivate us na kaya namin gawin lahat ng bagay na gusto namin gawin sa buhay. Like how we show our talents to the community. So thank you so much, Mami Ody. And yeah, and because sabi mo, I'm a singer, so kakanta ako ng konting kanta for you for being thankful sa ginawa mo sa aming lahat to be part of Horizon. So, eto yung kakantahin ko. Pero sana magustuhan nyo. And sana magustuhan mo rin, Mami. It's about Thank You by Tyler Collins. So, acapella. So, thank you for teaching me how to love, showing me what the world means, what I've been dreaming of. And now I know there is nothing that I could not do thanks to you for teaching me how to feel, showing me my emotions, letting me know what's real from what is not. What I've got is more than I ever hoped for, thanks to you. Thank you, Mommy Odi. I think the song really tells a lot how I'm very thankful to be part of Horizon and to become my mother in poetry and to showing my talents also. And yeah, and I want to also read one of Mami Odi poems on her books in Chasing Horizon, Loving Hands, written by Melody Nadal. If fairies got a magic wand, we got a loving hand to nurture and care on this land. Nourishing you is my command. We use our hands for showing love and tenderness. When in pain, giving gentle cares, taking away my endless worries, holding you tight, giving love that is boundless. Hold my hands in dark and I'll be fearless. Take me to breathtaking sceneries. I close my eyes as you whisper to me your promises. Reaching your inner soul, I'll be tireless. Time will come and pass me by. I'll wave to you with tenderness. Doting on you, I'm powerless. My hand right now is writing for your happiness. Without you, these hands are meaningless. I really love these poems. When I first read this one, I feel like I feel your hands in my heart, Mommy. Kasi being um being a leader, a mentor, a motivator to every one of us, you are really have a loving hands to help us to become more inspired to to show our talents in the community. Thank you so much, Mommy. And we are so happy then kasi you are the one who helped us to become a writer because we are now uh, uh, a writer. We are 14 Horizons. We are 14 members in Horizon who become a writers. And it's all because of you, Mommy, for inspiring us, for motivating us um, to become to share our emotions and write who we are. And I am so grateful na one of my poems is part of books of what's the called Walang Forever pero May Climate Change by Mike and Lee Publishing Hub. And thank you so much, Mami Odi, for inspiring me to write this poem. So gusto ko sanang i-share sa inyo yung aking sinulat na tula na naisula ay na lathala sa McKinley Publishing House. So this is my poems. Nagtiwala, nagmahal, natuto. Noon ako'y umasa na ako lamang at wala ng iba. Bawat oras, bawat minuto, pakiramdam ko, ako lamang ang iyong sinisinta. Mga kataga na namutawi ay puro lamang papuri. Pag-ibig na wagas, ang iyong ibinahagi. Naramdaman kong ako'y espesyal sa iyong matamis na salita, hanggang ako'y nahulog at umasa sa iyong mga pagpapaasa. Hindi na malayan mga salita'y walang kasiguraduhan. Salitang punong-puno ng tamis at pangako na sa dulo ay maghahatid ng pagkabiko. Bigo sa pag-aakalang ako lamang at wala ng iba pa. Hindi ko ninais na ako'y masaktan. Ako'y nagtiwala lamang sa taong akala ko ay nagpakatotoo lamang. Ngunit doon ko natutunan na walang masama sa pagtitiwala. Ngunit maging mapanuri sa bawat salita. Kilos at galaw ay iyong pagtuunan. Pananaw sa buhay ay tunay na kailangan. Ako man ay nasaktan sa taong isang makasalanan, ngunit hindi ko masasabing ako ay nabigo. Dahil ako ay natuto at bumangon sa mga pinagdaanan ng puso. Tumatag at sa bawat desisyon naging matalino. Mahalin ang sarili at doon makikita ang tunay na pagbabago. Hindi nahayaan muling madapa. Ibigay pag-ibig sa taong tama. May sensiridad at pagkalinga. Tuloy lang ang buhay pagkatapos ng luha, may darating na ligaya. So, yeah, thank you so much. Thank you so much. And congratulations again, Mami Ody. So, ayun po yung naisulat kong tula. Sa tulong din po ni Mami Ody for motivating me na i-share ko kung ano yung nararamdaman ko at isulat ko kung ano yung natutunan ko sa pagsusulat ng tula. So, yun. Thank you so much, Mami Ody, and congratulations again. I'm so happy for you. And we are very, very proud of you, Mami Ody. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you, Aljen. That's an amazing
Galing.
poem recital.
Thank
Yeah,
you
so
po.
wow, grabe. Okay, next one.
Ganap ka ng writer.
Grabe, eto. This one is also a very important guest. I would like to call on Mr. Johann Nylander. He's an award-winning Swedish journalist. He's the very first person to order Ody's book, How They Got Connected. Paano ba? When they were giving away Pangyao magazine issues, one where Johann was a writer. He supported Ody, so let's hear what he would say about Ody's book, Chasing Horizons. Okay, hi Johan.
Whoa!
Hey, hello everybody.
Hello. So I believe you're the first person who
Hello.
ordered Ody's book. So what can you say about it? Can you share some thoughts?
Well, first of all, thank you so much for inviting and congratulations, everybody. And I'm really impressed by the book, and you all done a really fantastic job publishing the book and especially writing the book. And let me also express my gratitude to everybody who's been reading the poems today, and also some singing. I don't know if you expected to actually have some singing today, but it's been a fantastic event, the whole launch today. And yeah, so it's true. I met Ody the first time we were delivering the first issue of the Pangyao magazine, and let me just tell you a short anecdote. I came a bit early, and in a distance, me and the other Pangyaos, we could see Ody arriving, and someone said, "Look, there's Ody coming. She's actually very famous." So your fame, I knew about your fame even before I met you. Then 2-3 weeks ago, I also had the pleasure. I was sitting down with Ody. We were meeting for a cup of coffee at the IFC. We were late. They had already closed at 6. We were sitting outside. It was freezing cold, but we had amazing conversations about writing, and because we are both writers, and also all this passion for
helping and teaching and encouraging other people to write. And I remember being very, very impressed by this passion and know this like positive approach to life in general. And this is something, to answer your question, this is something that I also can feel when I read the book, when I read these poems. There's a great passion in these poems. There's a strength. You open up yourself. You're very honest. You come across as strong and fragile. Someone who's not afraid of opening up your heart and show your strength, but also show your weaknesses. And I think this is something that is very rare in today's community. It's very beautiful written. One thing I enjoy very much in the book that it touches upon many different many different topics. There's something for everybody. I was trying to find which of the poems would be my favorite. It's very, very hard to find a favorite because they are quite different to touch upon very different issues. It's a very strong opening. I Say Yes to Life. It's a very, very strong opening. Someone read it to us earlier today, I believe. Me being a writer and an Asia correspondent, the things to smile about were already in just a few words expresses her feelings about the different countries where she'd been. It really made me feel like I want to go traveling again. But I think if it's something that really stood out, that I found extra powerful, was a poem called Resilience. And I'm not going to read the whole poem. It starts like this. I salute you, migrant workers, bamboos that stands tall amidst the storm. Whatever music, we dance to the beat. I salute you, migrant workers. This is very, very strong. Naturally, it brings attention to this situation for a lot of migrant workers, not just here in Hong Kong, but all across the world. This kind of poetry can really empower people. But also more than migrant workers, this is a poem that I think everybody can recognize themselves in. Everybody who's working hard, who is not born into privilege, everybody who knows the feeling of struggling and working hard. This is a poem that can empower people, whatever background you come from. And I think this is the poetry in this book. You're giving so much of self to everybody. So I want to say thank you. Yeah, thank you much.
Wow. Okay. Hello? Yep. Okay. Wow. That's an amazing testimonial to Ody's not just her book but also to her character. I can definitely say that she's definitely someone that a lot of people look up to. So that is wonderful, Johann. Thank you so much. Are you actually in Hong Kong right now, or are you in Sweden?
Yeah, of course. I'm in Hong Kong. Of course, I'm in Hong Kong.
Oh, okay. Right. Okay.
Well,
Yes. Thank you
Yeah.
for that.
I'm on.
honored.
Mhm. Yes. Sorry. Go ahead, Johann.
Go ahead, Johan.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Go ahead,
You can go
Johan.
ahead. You were saying something.
No. No, I'm just
Okay.
saying that I'm in Hong Kong.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Keep safe. I've been hearing a lot of bad news about Hong Kong, about the pandemic. So please do keep safe. And yes, thank you for that wonderful testimonial about Ody. We're coming to a close. So we are almost done with the part two of this book launch. So I hope you guys are enjoying this show. Okay, we missed one of the video message earlier. It's actually okay, let me just flash it here, all right? Just a moment. We had another video greeting that we missed. Okay, so we're going to play it now before we conclude this event. All right, here we go.
We cannot build a
Okay. Sorry.
life. That we are all proud of you anytime we support you and your prime. All these years that we are together, talented migrants, not only in Hong Kong, but all over the world, you gather. I'm lucky to be a part of Horizons, our family. I gain confidence and become a daughter of poetry. Thank you and congratulations on your online booking launch today. I love you, mother, and I wish you all the best for this. We support you. I love you. From your Gen Z SL.
Oh, wow.
Mommy Odi.
My loving daughter.
Thank you, Esel. That was wonderful. Ayan. Okay, so we're going to conclude the second part of this book launch. So, Miss Audie, please invite our guests to get your book. Where can we get your book, and how much is it?
Um, uh, is my husband over there? Because he should be.
Oh, he's still not online. Is it? No, 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 no. He's still not here. Sige, while we're waiting for
More
him, maybe we can talk about.
Fredlin is Fredlin
Mm-hmm.
is also coming up.
Mm-hmm.
So she's one of our beneficiary of our
Mm-hmm.
Horizons charity, and the book is here. It is 120 Hong Kong dollars. Um, you might say it's expensive, but it's not because it is glossy. Can you help me show the content? The book, hindi tinipid ni Miss Cindy ang book. The book is glossy itself, is
Mm-hmm.
shining. So this is a book for kids. Hindi naman siya yung parang newspaper lang. And
Mm-hmm.
this represents myself. So
Mm-hmm.
that's why yan yung price niya and it will goes to charity. So alam niyo na yan. You can order the book from me and we're lucky because ang printing natin ay hindi sa Amazon. Ang printing
Mm-hmm.
ay ako mismo ang Cindy mismo yung nagpa-print dito. Kaya physically, you can have the book. Kasi naisip ko na this book, ang maraming gustong bumili is migrant worker. So,
Mm-hmm.
kailangan na, kasi kung sa Amazon ko ito ilagay, di ba may shipping fee? At least sa
Mm-hmm.
akin, ang shipping fee nyo lang is 35 Hong Kong dollars kasi bibili pa ako ng envelope. Kasi dati, nag-ship ako ng mga book ni Seron nung nag-book lunch siya.
Mm-hmm.
Nagbenta ako ng book. So, gusto ko mabasa yung book niya. So, 5 HKD yon including na kahit saan sa Hong Kong, including na yung envelope. So,
Mm-hmm.
155 siya kung ipopost ko kasi nga may pandemic. And sa online naman natin, meron tayong ebook. So, ang ebook natin, kung I'm also, I'm very charitable person. Kung hindi nyo afford yung ebook, there's a free copy in there that you can read. And hindi ko pinagdadamot ang book ko. Kung talagang gusto niyo mabasa yung book at walang I can send you sa inyong PDF yung content ng book because the book is
Wow.
full inspiration naman. Hindi ko pinagdadamot yan. Halos nga,
Oh.
sabi ni Lynn, halos ipamigay mo na yung libro mo. But why not? This is to help people to be inspired and motivated. So, yun.
Yun.
Hinihintay
Okay, so
natin
just
si Freddie Lynn. Ay,
Mr.
umabot
Yes,
pa.
Mr. Monson is already on standby. But just to reiterate, no, Chasing Horizon by Miss Ody Munson is available on Amazon, Amazon Kindle, while the paperback version is available in Hong Kong. So maybe in the Philippines it will be available na rin later on. So there you go, 120 Hong Kong dollars. So the proceeds will go to a foundation. Okay, so I think we're ready for Mr. Munson. He is okay. So Mr. Devin Munson is the American husband based in Maryland, USA. So he's going to read a poem for us, entitled "My Greatest Love." I'm not sure what time is it in there. So Audie wrote the book for she okay. So Audie spent 2 years in writing this book. So she finally published this book
The
in
girl.
time for Mr. Devin Monson's birthday, which was January 25. Yeah, just a few weeks ago. So here we go. We're ready for him. Hi, Mr. Monson. Good morning.
Oh
Uh,
my gosh, look at his outfit. The daddy of Horizons. Hi, Han.
yeah, I'm wearing this itchy thing.
Don't say that. You know that is an honorable clothing.
I know, and it's a nice shirt. It just itches. I'm sorry. I told
When
you
was
that
the
on our
last time
wedding
you wore
day.
the shirt? Tell them. When was the last time you wore the shirt? Tell them.
Our wedding day, and I told you it itched then too.
That's a barong
So,
Tagalog.
yes. You know why
Yes.
I want you to wear that Barong Tagalog? Having a book lunch is like I'm going to get married. I did lots of preparation in this book lunch more than our wedding.
I know the amount of time and effort you put into that, and I backed you completely and totally on it. And it's just, this is the nicest shirt that I own. That's the reason why she asked me to wear it. I'm not going to lie about it.
So okay, so you're one of the person who Miss Audie forced to to wear. No, okay. So we're ready for your message, sir, or reading,
Uh,
whichever you want to do first.
My
well,
husband is the first person to order the Kindle version in Amazon.
Thank you for your support.
Honey, what's
well,
the time in there?
it's 3:02 a.m.
Oh
Oh, I'm
dear.
so sorry.
Well, usually I would have gotten off of work about an hour ago,
Mm-hmm.
but we got a break this weekend. I actually had off this weekend, so
Can you find your poem?
um I'm not able to use my Kindle and this at the same time, so I wrote it down
Okay.
on
Oh,
paper.
good job.
I just well, you can ask Melody. My handwriting's pretty sloppy, so just bear with me. I'm gonna try and read this. I have the writing of a 5-year-old.
Go ahead.
Um, all right, and this is what's the name of this again?
Chasing Horizons.
No, the
My
poem.
greatest love. My greatest
My
love.
greatest love.
My Greatest Love by uh, Melody Munson, my wife. Uh, before I can say I'm being loved, I experienced first being out of love, battered, abused, my heart abused, situations I couldn't refuse. I escaped one day upon a hitting my head, realizing my life is filled with dread. Open my eyes to another beauty instead. There's peace and tranquility, needs met. Because of the pain I endured from the past, no one could gain my trust. I see every man equal to dust. I saw love like metal that rusts. One day someone knocked on my door. Oops, remember a boundary. Stay on your floor. Do you prove to me your worth to enter my guarded core? 11 years you patiently waited. You helped me heal the scars I created. You gave me my last missing piece, that document in our lifetime, content,
Commitment.
commitment. I apologize. Like I said, bad writing.
Go on, honey, go on. You're
You
doing great,
pushed.
great.
You pushed
Me
to be. You pushed me to be empowered.
and
Uh,
nurtured.
and nurtured. We explore and work.
And wonder.
I'm sorry.
We explore and wonder. We travel the world.
Thank you. For some odd reason, my
Go ahead.
handwriting. I apologize. I'm sorry.
Go ahead and read.
Next to my mother, you're my greatest love. A loving husband who will swim, dive to reach me. You fly so high. My dear husband, you brought me back my sanity. On our wedding day, I am grateful, contented, and beyond happy. Because I'm your Ody, the wife you dreamed of. 13 years in history, we continue to make beautiful memories. Unconditional love with our modern family.
I'm a good girl today. I wear it.
Uh-huh.
Uh, this is
Like I said,
amazing.
I
We're reading some
apologize.
comments here. Some people are teary-eyed.
Yeah, I
No
just
worries. Yeah,
apologize
you've
Honey,
for
done a great job, sir.
Well, I have to
you don't need
apologize
to.
to her. It's a nice poem. It's a beautiful poem. My handwriting's sloppy, and I can't always read my own writing. And I honestly do feel bad about that because I do support her in this. There were many a nights where I said, "Where are you?" And she says, "I'm writing my poems." And I said, "Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I'll leave you alone. I'll let you concentrate." Uh, I just feel bad. My handwriting's sloppy, and I kind of screwed that up, and I do apologize for that.
No, you don't. It's okay. I know it will happen. So, we're a couple and we should recite it together. So, you know, you are not going to sleep outside the
Exactly.
mosquito net. Fine.
You and your mosquito.
Oh, I heard that Mr. Monson is also a writer. Is that
No, I'm not.
right?
Yeah,
No, I'm not.
he wrote. He already wrote 200 pages. He's a talented guy. It's just, I need to, if I can motivate these children of ours. But, he's a very
Okay.
shy guy.
To
Okay.
actually put this in perspective, back when I was a teenager in high school, I had an idea for a story. I wrote it. It was about 480 pages or so. I sent it off to be published. They asked me to remove 2 sentences and they would buy it, and also I'd get royalties and etc. But I didn't want to remove the 2 sentences. I wanted to show that in 100 years there's still going to be things that humans have to work on.
Mm-hmm.
And they told me, well, you need to remove these 2 sentences. I said, send it back to me. I'll modify it. When I got the
Mm-hmm.
manuscript back, I burnt it. And I decided to rewrite it from scratch. And
Mm-hmm.
so far, I haven't been able to do anything. So, no, I am not a
Well, we
writer.
will, we will work on that. And that is the reason why I wrote this book, though I am really, my responsibility is over the roof, taller than me, so that you will be inspired that if my wife can write, why not me? So I just would like to introduce Fredlyn, Alberto, my classmate in
Hi,
college,
Frederick.
and our beneficiary for our Horizons Give Love. She's my classmate in college and also a Horizoner, so we are not going to let her down. And I hope people will hear my plea for her because she's having a fourth stage of cancer. Honey, can you tell them what you're having? I'm not so
I
sure.
have stage 4 cervical cancer. It's a
Mm,
rare condition of rare and aggressive kind of cervix cancer because
mm-hmm.
it's outside, not on the inside, so it's very very fast to spread around the around my stomach and around my pelvic. And
Because she just gave birth to this beautiful baby. She's over there.
Oh.
you're so
Sorry,
lucky.
I'm already
Yes.
low battery.
And we found out that I have
So
cancer.
I made her come. Although she
Mm-hmm.
already got her chemo, because I am asking donations for her on
Mm-hmm.
my own will, and my classmates in college are the one who also pushed me to do this because they trust me that I will really
Mm-hmm.
give the money to her. Just the problem is some people are asking, is that true? Is that real? So this
Yes,
is,
I have my hair growing back now.
yeah, this is real.
Oh.
Yes.
And this is how I love my children in Horizons. I'm not just teaching them how to write.
Mm-hmm.
This she's in our wedding, huh? Do you remember she's in our wedding? Of course,
Yeah,
she's wearing red.
all of you sisters in SMU are there. We're there. Remember?
Yeah. So I was so sad, and of course, proceeds of the book will also go to
Mm-hmm.
her. So I'm just hoping people will see my plea and to help her.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want her to die. Already, one of my best friend died. Hazel. Hazel died in breast cancer. So I'm trying to help her fight this.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm sorry, I cried again.
It's okay. It's okay.
Wow.
That's
Miss Audie,
fine.
you're doing an amazing job.
Alone. You're not alone in your fight. I have early I have early stages myself. That's something that I told Melody a few months ago. I have early stages myself. We're not sure what type yet. It's that early. They detected it. I don't know what type I have yet, but you're not alone in your fight. And let me tell you right here, right now, Melody and I are here for you whenever you need us.
Thank you so much.
At least these two already met in person at our wedding.
Yeah, so
So
please, so to all the people who are watching us right now, if you want to support Fredeline, please go ahead and you can buy Miss Audie's book, or you can just directly donate. How can we donate, Miss Audie?
remember the Google form that you
Uh-huh.
need to make.
Mm-hmm.
So Cindy will make the Google form because this is part of Chasing Horizons thing.
Mm-hmm.
She's my
Mm-hmm.
publisher, because it's much nicer for people to have a form and they do believe that the money will go to her through my Alipay. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
if only I'm rich, I'm not going to ask donation. But her fee is 18,000 Hong Kong dollars, and she really needs help. 18,000 Hong Kong dollars, even if you are rich, is really, really big. So,
That's a big money. Yeah, 18,000 Hong Kong dollars times six. So that's the conversion.
she need to live. This baby cannot be alone in this world. Where are you, baby? Go over there, our
Yeah.
beautiful baby.
Oh. Oh, okay.
So,
So we have some comments here from Aljan. This made me teary-eyed. How both you and mommy and daddy have a golden heart to help anyone in need. Yeah. So yes, thank you so much. You're a power couple, and you're doing great things. In the for the Filipino community in Hong Kong. Okay, so please, guys, please go ahead. Get Miss Audie's book on Amazon. Get her book. Fill up the form. Fill up the Google form, or send a message to her directly. So I hope you guys enjoyed this session. Do you have any final words before we conclude this book launch, Miss Audie?
well, everyone, this book is an inspiration. Chase the horizons with me. Chasing horizons is means achieving your goals, finding your dreams. But in order for you to do that, find your passion first. It is not success is not only writing a book. It just happened that this is my passion. You remember in college, you can see my talent in writing. So that's it. Always find your passion first. It is my boss is telling me, in order for you to be successful in life, find your passion and then work on your passion. But before you do the passion thing, you also need to make a plan or a dream board and then explain it to your family the way I did with Daddy Devin in Horizons, because I really neglected him a lot.
Hmm.
Because instead of spending time with him, I am writing, and he is the reason why I am becoming a successful woman, because he understands what I'm doing in the community. I love this community, and For any help that I can give, I am trying to do my best. And then when I am not here in Hong Kong or when I am not around, you got Chasing Horizons. This is not just a book. This is a legacy for everybody. Because everybody was in this book. You're a dancer, you're a painter, you're wherever it is. And thank you so much for my team, for the people behind this. I'm not alone. Thank you to my Horizons children. Thank you to my family, to my husband, Johan, because, you know, Johan is a very good friend of mine and who will understand a writer better than a fellow writer. Horizons, uh, uplifters and also pathfinders who was there, enrich, kid muay thai. My gosh, I hope I'm not forgetting something. My SMU family, my FIS family, my yoga family, my hiking family. Everyone was in here, and of course, the person who printed my book and the person who printed the T-shirt of Horizons. Order na rin kayo ng T-shirt ng Horizons kasi yung proceeds nun kay Fredelyn din mapapapunta. And sumulat na rin kayo ng book. I hope everyone will write a book so that kung kaya nyo lang naman. And it's a very good legacy that you will leave because not of us, all of us will stay in this planet. And thank you all of the people who took time to watch, comment, like. Good luck, Miss Cindy, to the next person whom you're going to help have a book.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you, Miss Audie, for your support as well. And I'm sure this is not the first and last time that we're collaborating. We'll be collaborating for future activities involving
Yeah.
your children from Horizons. Okay, so you guys, thank you so much for watching this 2.5 book launch by Miss Audie. Part 1 was hosted by Miss Chris Santos. And this is Cindy Wong from Siberia. So yeah, we pretty much covered um all around the world, right? Because Mr. Monson's from the US and you guys are from the Philippines and in Hong Kong. Oh, grab it, star-studded. Okay, so yeah, stay tuned. We have another book launch coming up. Also a poetry book by Nico Sarmiento. All right, that's it. Thank you, Miss
Well,
Audie,
and thank you
Fredeline.
to my poetry world because ng paniti kapanulat, kilantik, yan. Just oh my goodness, I almost forgot my splash family. So oh my gosh. So, and my RTHK family, Sir Ron, Aileen, and Sir Chris Opinion, of course, he won't be able to make it kasi yung internet niya nawala niya. Shout out to you, Sir Chris. And I know you can just write it. And also Esther Vargas wrote something for me. I almost forgot. Oh my goodness. Am
Oh
I
yeah.
out of battery? I am going to do this quick. Oh yeah, there it is. I got Pathfinders, Horizons, the Helpology, the group of lawyers, DWC, Enrich. Oh my goodness, there's so much in here. Pathfinder there. Train Tech, Help Bridge, MOLA organization, my first organization, Philippine Image Society, and all of the poetry world where I am. And that's the poem that's the greetings that I'm looking for. Thank you, Bebe. The baby talking. There, it's from Esther Vargas. Esther Vargas is the first pure-blooded Horizons, and she is now soaring high in the poetry world. She said, Devin, you know who's Esther, right? She said, I just want to congratulate the one and only Ody Munson for the success of the launching of her book. It is indeed Odyssey of her triumph over her adversary, how she managed to rise up when tigers lost, and her quest for survival in the part of the world that are so-called home Hong Kong. Though I'm from other side of the world, I've seen her struggle and never lift at her lowest. Now that she regained back her confidence, the same support I wanted to give to her as she chased the colorful race of the vague and boundless horizons. Congratulations, Esther Vargas. She also wrote her book, also known as Biriterang Makata, Senior Poet of Horizons. Thank you so much, Esther, and also to Gabriela. Thank you to Bitun House. My goodness, I had so many supporters. To those that I didn't mention, I apologize. We'll just do it in writing. I love you all, and let's all do the chasing of horizons. Thank you,
Yeah.
Sylvia and Chris.
Thank you, everyone. We're ending the broadcast here. Thank you so much for supporting Miss Audie's book, and see you on our next book launch. Thank you,
This
Miss
is your
Audie.
longest book lunch ever.
Indeed, indeed. Okay, bye, everyone.